Hey, good morning. This is Brian Johnson, and I just rolled back from the gym, and what I'm going to show you is what I'm putting in my smoothie this morning. And for some of you know that I started a fruit fast last week and did it for about 5 days straight with no fruit, and I felt amazing. So I'm going to share with you one of the concoctions that I make. I just finished working out at the gym, so I'm going to show you exactly what I'm putting in my smoothie, and it's something you could use right now. It's easy to do, and it actually tastes great. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing. So here we go. First off, for those of you that followed my post last night, check it out. I had some pizza and some cupcakes. So as always, I'm holding a little bit of water, so I'm going to go ahead and throw in some asparagus spears, okay? I've probably got like 6 of them. So I'll throw them in here. Done. I'm going to throw in a whole banana, and here's the thing about bananas. They have the most nutrient density when they start getting brown spots on them, and that's when they also have the best flavor. And honestly, one of these goes a long way. Like literally, you could probably make a smoothie with a third to a half of one of these and have an amazingly different flavor profile, so you can definitely try that out. I'm going to do half a cup of frozen cherries. I've got some, I'd probably say half a cup of frozen strawberries in here. And I like using frozen fruit, that way I don't have to use ice in it. And if you're using ice, depending upon how picky you want to get, the ice could be nasty and contaminated from tap water. So for some of you, here's the water machine that I use. There's my Kangen water machine. And I've got a 9.5 pH water in here, so it's half a cup of strawberries. And I'm going to go ahead and do probably, since I've already put a full banana in there, I'm going to do half a cup of frozen blueberries. Yep. Alright, that's that. Oops. I'm also going to do some bee pollen. This is a superfood, very potent. This is actually one of the most dense proteins on the planet with very high amounts of microminerals and trace minerals and allergens. So if you are allergy prone, using a couple of pieces of local bee pollen can be extremely healthy for you because it introduces very small allergens and trace amounts to your immune system, so your body can kind of get used to it, right? So I'm going to put like, I don't know, probably a good pinch in there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add protein. This is what I'm using right now, Vega. I'm not going to use this until after I'm done. So I'm going to blend this up real quick, and then I'll show you what we're going to do with the rest of it. Welcome back. It's blended up. I'm going to add my favorite. My coach Artemis gave me some of this stuff. This is a liquid organic stevia that's butterscotch flavor, and it is amazing. So I'll probably take like a full squirt. And I'm going to use 2 different proteins. This is a vegetarian. It's actually a vegan blend. This is Vega. It's one of my favorites. This is actually a mocha flavor. My preference is strawberry, but all of them are good. So my macronutrients are 40 grams of protein, and that was a 30-gram scoop, so I'm going to add a little bit of this one. And you're going to have a lot of micro amounts and trace minerals and amino acids in your actual smoothie due to the fruits and the vegetables, so you'll get a lot of extras in there. And I'm also going to add some greens powder, balance it out a little bit. So scoop, bam, done. Now I'm just going to zap it one more time, easily. And this usually tastes pretty amazing. So cheers. Perfect. Just like dessert. So that's one of my meals. Last week when I was doing a fruit fast, I had like 4 or 5 of those a day. I dropped a lot of my proteins amount to increase my detoxification. Proteins will slow down your digestion. So depending upon what you're trying to do, there's lots of different things. I was just trying some different things. And there's a big misunderstanding that a lot of people, even myself, coming from a fitness and a bodybuilding background, were thinking sugars create insulin, sugars create body fat, sugars create cortisol, which is inflammation and the death hormone. And after doing some new research, I came across one of my other coaches that's an iridology coach, which is the study of our eyes, and he talks about how he's reversing type 1 diabetes using fruit, which is like, what? It's like doesn't exist. Like, that's completely taboo. One thing to remember is this: is that when we have fruits are monosaccharides, meaning that one sugar, not multiple sugar bonds like a poly, or there's another one that starts with a D, I choose to remember. Anyways, but when you're doing fruits, our body does not require insulin to shuttle the fruits or the sugars into our cells. The sugars go into our cell by diffusion, or almost like by just molding together, which is a completely different process that doesn't require insulin secretion. So that's some new information for you. So hopefully this information was something that served you and you got something very valuable out of it. I know it was a huge aha for me. Try it out and see if it works for you. So have an amazing day. And remember, if you don't make time for your wellness, you will make time for your illness. Bye-bye.